Hope you're all having a nice, quiet Sunday morning. On the other side of the world, it would be your Saturday. So I hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. Now, today we're looking at the Wildflower designs again. I'm showcasing that one for a few days. So we did our first one yesterday, and if anybody saw it, you'll know that I lost the stamp set, and it was right in front of me. I don't believe I did it. I had a pile of stamps there, of stamps and dies by the side of me in case I wanted to use anything else, and I picked it up about 3 times. I never saw it. God, and I've had my my eyes done, so they should be able to see, but no, didn't. So quite funny now when you look at it, because I'm trying to think, where has it gone? Like, hello, I just had it 5 minutes ago cutting out some of the dies. So, unless Zeus run up with it, which I doubt, yeah, so that was a bit of a laugh. I can laugh about it. I felt a bit of a twit when I was looking for it, but never mind, it all came well, so it was all sorted. So now today, as you know, our catalogue went live on the 1st of May. So the 3rd of June, we're getting a new release of products. I have ordered some of the products, and I'm really, really looking forward to sharing them with you. Perhaps you've already seen them with some of the other videos where people are showcasing the new stuff that's coming out on the 3rd of July. So, but yes, they should be here tomorrow. So I'm really looking forward to showcasing those. Have some ideas what I'd like to do, but we'll see what comes out. You never know until you start doing a card that, you might have a set thing in mind that you're going to do, and then all of a sudden your mind goes off on another tangent. So there you go. Anyway, I wanted to show you a couple of things that I think are worthwhile knowing, especially if you're a new crafter. Some people out there might be avid crafters, and other people might be sort of, don't know whether that's for me or not. So there's lots of things for different people, and we're also starting some scrapbooking stuff, which is great because we had a lot of close to my heart people come over to us. So now we're looking at some scrapbooking things as well. So all new things ahead. So whatever you like, whether you're cards, whether you're just paper crafter in some way, or whether you're a scrapbooker, there's always something for somebody. So we'll go down to the craft desk, and we will see what we've got in store for today. So there we go. I had my camera up a bit because it was showing in front of my face when I was talking to you, so I just lifted it up a bit It looked like we're a little bit straight there. I had to take the other feet off the bottom because I kept losing them. They kept falling on the floor. Okay, so I've marked a page here in the new catalogue, which I think is awesome and easy for people who are just learning to go through our catalogue or don't know where to find things. Everything is indexed in the back. So you just have to look at the index and the page it's on, and it'll give you the number of the product as well. But this page here is really handy to know. So it's on page 16 and 17, and it gives you the top 10 crafting essentials. So whether it's your scissors, your dimensionals, multi-purpose glue, paper, punches, envelopes, stamp sets, blocks to use on your stamp sets, all sorts. It just gives you an overall view of what essentials you'll need for crafting. So it's always good to be able to look at that page and say, yes, I need glue, I need scissors, I need some paper, I need envelopes, like that. So I think this is a very good page for anybody who's starting to learn about crafting. Also, too, with our new kits for people who have not crafted before and not quite sure whether they would like to do crafting. We have our kits. So our kits are great for if you have children on school holidays, which I believe. Good morning. How are you, Lynn? I know, the last day of June is scary, isn't it? You know, it wasn't that long ago we were saying it, it'd be the 1st of January. And now we're up till June, like financial year. It's just unbelievable where it's gone. I don't know whether it's when you get older that time goes faster. I don't know. Yes. So our kits, as I know, very scary it is, Lynn, very. Our kits are good if you've got young children. Well, they don't have to be young. You can give it to an older person or somebody for a Christmas present, birthday present, anything like that. And they are very well set out. They have everything in it that you need. So, like now is school holidays. So, mums, if you are looking for something for your children to do, I know we sort of get a bit, the kids say, oh, I'm bored, I've got nothing to do. I went through that with my boys. Well, this is something they can do, and it's something that the whole family can join in and do. So very good idea for school holidays. So we have our kits, and we're adding to them every month. They're putting in a couple of new kits. So today we are looking at wildly flowering. This is showcasing this suite. Now you can't get the suite at the moment because I think it's the dots that are not available. So you won't be able to get the whole kit because that's not available. But you can get the stamps and dies, and It's the last day, depending on where you are, that you can order and get your bundles. So you've got 10% normally off a bundle, but for the month of June, which you've got up until midnight to order the bundles and get an extra 10%. So, hi Daryl, how are you going? Lovely to see you here. So this is the last day that you can get a stamp set and a die set and get 20% off. And that is just awesome. So if you've got a list like most of us do, then you can sort of go on, but you have to do it before midnight tonight. So don't be shy, go in and order them if you need them. So we'll get down on the crafting desk now, and what I've done, I've actually cut it out and put the sizes on. So the card we're doing is called a flip design card. So I've got my card base and my sticker's gone. Wouldn't you know it? Nothing can ever go right, can they? My card base is 5.5 by 7.25. So, and then it is scored at 4.25. So we'll just take our bone folder. Never go without the bone folder. Always very handy to get a beautiful crisp line. So that's our front. And where my little sticky bit went, thought I was doing so well there. Now our inside piece is 4.25 by 5.5. So we'll just leave that in there for the moment. So our front pieces, so I've cut a basic white piece out to go on the front there, and that is 2.75 by 5. Then I'm going to put some of this beautiful DSP on the front, and that is 2.5 by 5. I've also embossed a piece to go here on the edge. I thought instead of embossing the white as usual, I'd emboss the DSP. So what I used was the eyelet embossing folder. So this is a 3D one. So 3D, you only need to have your number 1 plate and then the grey coloured specialty plate that goes on the top. So I did that with that. So, and then we got a flap. So our flap will go here, and then we'll go over our card. Okay, so that's all our sizes, and this one is 6 by 1 inch. So we'll put all that together at the moment. What we'll do is we will start on our front piece. So make sure that's nice and flat with your bone folder. You can buy any of these things on my web page. So all the information is down below. When you see the more tag, just click on that, and everything I've used is in the listing down below. But if you have any problems with anything, you can always give me a call or email me. That information is below as well. Okay, so I'm going to use the Tombow glue. This is what I prefer this than the Stamp and Seal. I'm left-handed, so I always seem to get these type of glues in a mess. So I don't know why. So I prefer to stick to the multi-purpose glue, which again you can find on my website. Come on. I think it must be a bit cold this morning. It doesn't want to come out properly. Either that or we're going to need a new one. There we go. So we'll put that on our front piece. There we go. We'll take our little tag off. And then we're going to put our designer paper on the front of it. So we'll take the little tag. So how's the weather where everybody is? Why not? If you can sleep in. My cat wakes me up at about 6 o'clock, 6:30. As soon as it starts to come light, he thinks it's breakfast time. I try to ignore him, but doesn't always work. Sometimes he'll let me go back to sleep, and then other times he won't. Okay, so that's front of our card. So we'll put that there for a minute. Put our cap on our glue. Okay, so this is the Wildflowering designs, which have got some terrific dies. So we're going to do some die cutting. And I made my little stand, magnetic stand, to put my dies on so they don't end up all over the place. So if you want to know how to use this, then go on to Donna G's videos, and she's got how to make that, and it comes in very handy, I can tell you. It you know where your dies are, not like me yesterday who lost the whole set and it was right in front of me. So we're going to cut out, I'm going to cut out this one and this one. I will put that one back in here. I also keep my dies and stamps in the same packet, so I don't lose them. All right, so I'll bring my little cut and emboss machine up. I think she's good. I like this. I mean, I've got my big one at the back of me, but it's been a godsend while my foot's been healing. So not having, because I couldn't walk on it, I couldn't put it down. So just having a look. Yeah, sleeping in on a Sunday would be nice. Oh, glorious. I used to do a lot of photographing of the sunrises many years ago. Wasn't so very good getting up out of bed, though, in the winter. God, my phone's going crazy. I'm waiting for my son to bring me back my car. He was going to do it yesterday. Because I've got to take the scooter back. Yay, I can walk without the scooter. Oh, that thing drove me crazy, I'll tell you. So we've got our number 1 plate, number 2 plate. Where's my other number 2 plate? Here it is. We'll put I thought my car had come yesterday, and it was one of my girlfriends from work called in and dropped off some magazines. I don't read them. There's a whole heap of them, so I'll have to move them on and give them to somebody else to read. So the beauty of these dies is we get the inside bit, and then we get this other bit here, this beautiful scallop edging. Isn't that gorgeous? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to also, just looking for a small piece of scrap. Oh, you'll have to do it. I'm also going to cut a piece out of the DSP as well. So we'll put our number 1 and number 2 plate back. Now I have to cut this smaller, but I want to, let's have a look where we can put it so we get the maximum use of the flowers. So that's got nice big flower in there. The others are all small flowers. I could get 2 small flowers in there. I think I'll go for the big flower. So we'll just trim that up so it goes through the baby cut and emboss machine. And if you're looking for a new cut and emboss machine up until midnight tonight, there is 10% off them. And I believe from other demonstrators that they've said they've never known the cut and emboss machine to go on. Oh my goodness, she broke both her feet, Daryl. Oh, I thought it was bad enough with one. Oh my God, my heart goes out to her. It's not the best thing to have. It drove me crazy not being able to put my foot down. But your poor sister, my goodness, I hope she gets better soon, Daryl. Can she walk on the moon boots now? I can walk on mine at the moment now, only since last Wednesday. Yeah, last Wednesday. When I went to the physio, he said I could, if it wasn't too painful, I could walk without the knee scooter. But if it got sore again, I would have to go back on it. So I've been walking, and it hasn't got really sore. So the scooter's going, and I'll just have the moon boot. Okay. Now, another thing you can do, if you this piece that's cut out, if you were doing a full card, you could actually put that in and then put your scalloping in back in there like that, and then put either make it a window to see into the back of the card, or you could put that in there as well. So just to cut an idea that don't throw these away, because you can use them. So now I've got two. So I've got this one as well, which you could put on a white background and use them. So keep them, don't bin them. All right, let's see what we're doing next. So we just put that there because that's our end, and we'll put our dies on our little magnetic sheet. Did you make one, Daryl? I had a feeling that you said you were going to. Oh, she can't wait there on the right leg at all, so fractured tibia. Oh, wow, she really did a good job, didn't she? Oh, I wish her all the best and a speedy recovery. Wow. Hope she's got plenty of painkillers. So let's have a look what we're going to do. Sorry about my croaky voice. I don't think I've even got any coffee left. You made 3 of them, Daryl. They are very handy, aren't they? I only did mine last week because I didn't have any magnetic pieces left. So I was waiting for my daughter-in-law to bring them for me. Oh my goodness. Wow. Need to do it on a tour in Tokyo. Oh, as I say, I hope she has a speedy recovery, Daryl. Not a nice thing to go through. So we're going to take our little flip part now, and this is 6 by 1 inch. So really, you don't need it that long. You can take it off a bit if you want. So that goes on the back of the card. So you can put it halfway up, or you can put it down a bit lower. But with this being a big piece, I'm going to try and put it up about 3/4 of the way up, just so that all right. So we'll put some Tombow glue. And if you're after the glue, as I said, it's in my list down below. All the everything I've used in this video is in the show more box down below. So I'm going to put this on, but I'm not going to put it right up to the fold, because I don't want it to needs to be just slightly below that, so it will fold and it won't get caught. So I'll put that on there. And that folds over like that. So get your bone folder and give it a nice crease. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use what's that one? I can use that one, or I can use the white one. That's a good idea, Daryl, making them a little bit bigger, because some of our dies are quite large. $7.5. That's good. That's a good size then, Daryl. I'm going to write that down. I might make a bigger one. Thanks for that, Daryl, because they are very handy. Okay, so do we use the white one for the outside, or shall we use the purple one, or the moody mauve? So this is crumb cake that I used. I did want moody mauve, but I've run out of moody mauve paper, so I'm using crumb cake because that will go with anything. So what do you think? Put it in the chat whether we should use the pink one or the white one. What's your preference? He's like both. Well, yeah, either one would really go. What I might do is we've got to put a sentiment on here. Maybe the white will break it. Yes. Well, I was thinking that myself, Daryl. But what I want to do is put this in here too. So it fits sort of in there. Or what we could do is, let's just see. Hi Donna, how you going? Hope everything's good, well with you. I'm just going, magnetic sheets, yeah, from the cheap shop. If you have any of those cheap shops, you can get them there. Good. Now, what I thought of doing, I might have to use the big cut and emboss for this. So let's see, we've got a piece of white. I have to cut a piece of white. Put that one down there with that. We shall cut a piece of paper. I'm going to disappear in a minute. Just at the back of me is my large cut and emboss machine. So just bear with me a moment and I'll cut this out. Just chat amongst yourselves. I'm just going to cut this piece out, see if my idea works. Well, that was a bit of a deal. Hasn't cut. Didn't cut on the end. I just put it through again. Oh, I dropped the I dropped the white piece on the floor, and of course with the beat on, it was really hard to pick it up. And see, using this one too, we also have another piece that we can use. These dies are really great. So we can put that away for another day because we won't use that one on here now. So what we can do though, no, it's too big. Oh well, it was a good idea when it started off. So now I want want to not die cut, I want some stamps. So we'll get a block. Put this out of the way. Oh. Just found a embellishment that must have come off a card. All right, so let's see, Moody Mauve. Kush Curry. That one I've got round the wrong way. What is that one? Oh, pumpkin pie. I thought I had crumb cake somewhere. Need to see what that was like. Copper clay. Oh. I might use the same as the DSP and use the Moody Mauve. Keep it all in. So we're going to put on the front. You've never heard of them, Lynn? I know they're up here in Queensland. Any of those cheap stores or places like AliExpress or Temu, they excuse me, have the magnetic pieces. All right, so I think I might use this one. Now, I saw this card first on Susan Stamp. No, can't think of her name now. She just did 1 million sales. Lovely lady. Love watching her her videos. So I don't think we'll get sending happy thoughts on here because I think it's too big. Might be a little bit too big. I did that one yesterday. That's it, Camp Bill. Thank you, Donna. I watch hers, very interesting. And then I saw this card on her video, but then I also saw it on several other people's videos as well when I was checking out the DSP. So a few people have done this flat fold. All right. Oh, it all died. I think we'll make this a birthday card. I haven't done, in all the cards I've done, I haven't done a birthday card. So I think we'll make it a birthday card. How about that? Does that sound okay? That's too big. Okay. Moody Morph. You watch her as well. Yeah, she's very good, isn't she? I love it when she loses something and everybody has a set. I think I lose things all the time. Can be right in front of me and I lose them. So I want to do this off to the left a bit. There we go. Happy birthday. Get my chamois. So I only just got the chamois with the glass mat. I didn't get it when it first came out, but oh, I'm absolutely wrapped in it. Love it. I've always used a glass mat when I do my jewellery. And I haven't done that for a while since I've moved in here. So I usually use my Stamp and Scrub, but this is good as well. The Stamp and Scrub, that actually conditions your stamps as well, whereas the chamois just cleans them. So I don't know why I put that away. Okay, I'll do this one. Ooh, that is so juicy. My goodness. It's all around the edges. We don't want to put that down on our... I'll end up with, let's have a look what it's like. I'll end up with halos around our stamp. Oh no, that's not too bad. Just do it gently. Okay, so I'm going to put this on at an angle. I'll put it off centre because it's too big to go on. So I've just put it off the centre so we've got a little bit of it. It doesn't matter, we can do that. So we've got happy birthday. Let's get rid of this for a moment. We will want it when we do the inside. Excuse me, I've got a real frog in my throat. So I think I'm going to do the white. And then we're going to put this inside like that. So when the flap opens like that. So I just want a little bit of glue. I could use a pop-up, but I think I'll use a bit of our Tombow glue. Just a tiny bit in the top of the... Come on. I'll put that in the middle of that strip. Okay. Now we've got to put happy birthday in. So I don't want this to go all the way down neither. Yep. Didn't get quite stuck before I lifted it. Give that a minute. So I can only put this up to just probably either side of the flower. So I'm going to use dimensionals on this. Now, if I could put them on straight. Using some of these side bits here because they're handy. Not as big as the other part. So I ordered my U-Butte handy pick tool yesterday. So that will be on my order when it comes in. I got part of it. So I've got this part, which I love, for the gems. Don't you have a cheap shop where you are, Lynn? It is a nice font, isn't it? That happy birthday one. I like it too. And I haven't done a happy birthday one for ages. So there's our little flap. So that opens. And when it stands up, it can stand up like that. So you'll still see it. Now we'll do our centre bit. Let's get some stamping dimensionals too. So we'll go our white piece. So our white piece is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. It just gives us, might take a tiny, tiny bit off that. Just a slither. Off the side, and just a slither off the bottom. Oh, wow. There's a few cheap shops have closed down these days. Okay, so that's perfect. Oh, I've had 2. So we'll put our little sticker down and we'll put our inside on. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stamp it. That's what we need to do next, so that we don't get it all over. You can order some online too, Lynn. I'm just going to go over that with my bone folder. Yep. Oh, here it is. Going to say I've lost it again. Oh, the one that I go to, Daryl, only has the A4 size. Sometimes if you're when you're cutting it, it's looking a bit sort of how'd you do, just go over it with your bone folder and magnet. They're great. Great to just cover around a bit. So I'm going to put this cute little flower, and as I said yesterday, they remind me of when I was a child, long time ago. We used to have to walk to school through the fields, and a certain time of the year reminds me of like the dandelion flowers. Oh, okay. Smaller size than an 8-4. Well, that's always handy to know. And I haven't seen them. So I've just done our flowers up the top there. Clean that off. Now we need a sentiment, don't we? So we've got happy birthday. Is believing in tomorrow bright. If you're believing in a brighter tomorrow, it's not really a birthday one, is it? May all your wishes come true. That sounds like a good one. May all your wishes come true. Now try and find it on here. May all your wishes come true. Here it is, look. Sometimes it's hard to read them back to front. Now, if anybody is wondering why these stamps have a colour left on them, that's because of the how they're made. They're made photopolymer, I think it is called, and they will go pink. So may all your wishes come true. And that means they're a good stamp. Some of the other cheaper ones don't do it. So put it about in the middle there. Oh, that was clever. I was going to put that on there. So what I think I'll do is I'll cut it down a bit, and so that you just get that bit of the flower popping through like that. So I only want about 1/2 inch. Nothing that can't be fixed, it's only paper. Oh, that's lovely of you, Mum, Daryl. We, where I work in a neighbourhood centre, and we have ladies from the old people's home down the road, and they do quilts for mums in need. But they also do, oh, that came out real good, didn't it? Hey? They also do scarves and beanies for children and adults through the winter, which is really nice of them. And some of their quilts for the babies are absolutely gorgeous. Now, I'll just put that on the edge there. There we go. Move it up a bit. There we go. There you go. You wouldn't know it was a mistake, would it? That's quite true, and we've got so many homeless people now. It's just, if you don't work, you don't get ahead, and you won't get a house. I see it all the time at work. It's just so sad. You have mums and dads sleeping in cars with young children. It's not a way to bring up a family. But they can't help it because they can't get so many people looking for a house. I can't believe how many. I recently had to move myself, and sometimes there's be about 30 people just looking at one house. Makes me sad for my grandchildren. Wonder what sort of what's going to happen to them. My grandson's in the army, Connor. One of my granddaughters is a teacher, and my other granddaughter at the moment is doing her nursing. So, and the other 3 are still at school. Okay. Now, we want some bling, don't we? Now, I don't think we can really put a ribbon on there. What do you think? Can we put a ribbon on there? Yeah, that is really good of your mum, Daryl, to do that. We do need a ribbon, Donna. So we got some white with the silver. I actually coloured it for yesterday's card. But I found it wouldn't stick properly because I did it with the ink and not a Stampin' Blend. So it didn't want to really stick. So got a gold or a silver. Or the whites. Misty Moonlight. Haven't got Misty Moonlight in it. So we've got the gold, we got the silver, we got the white ribbon, Misty Moonlight. It's a blue. Misty Moonlight's a blue, don't know. Oh, that's not it. That's Azure Afternoon. Now I'm getting everything hooked up on me. This is in the bedroom, in the front room. Sitting in the front, gold. Sitting in the front bedroom window, watching all the birdies. So, yeah, I think gold's a good colour, Donna. I haven't used that before. I found with this ribbon yesterday, as I said, I just used the ink and wiped the ink over it from one of our pads. And I found that the glue dot wouldn't stick. So I haven't tried that again. You always got to try it once to see if it works. Hey. So we'll get these plastic. I should leave a tag on them. Surely that can't be this hard to get off. There's my little scissors. There we go, and it comes off with the plastic. You got family in Townsville, Daryl. That's where my grandson is based with the army up there. It is pretty, isn't it? It was a pack with silver and gold. Just dainty, isn't it? Must buy a new pair of scissors just for ribbon. Okay. Do you think we should just put it on here? Or maybe under there on the stem? What do you think, on the top or on the bottom? Let me know what you think while I just get some bling. Oh, okay, relatives in. Oh, okay. That's me trying to read it quickly. Sorry, Daryl. On the stem, yeah. Bottom. Yep, I agree. That's why I get trying to read quickly what you're writing. Get a glue dot. I started doing a card class. So, especially with not being able to get out. So I'm doing a card class where I post you the cards and you get the instructions to make them up. So I've already got my due finishing in the 20th of July for that one, for the first one. And then the second one I'm doing, which will finish in August. So bit different. I'm not used to doing things online like that, but all a learning curve, isn't it? All right, let's see. We've got these iridescent festies. We've got the just the crystal gems, and I've got these which will go nicely with the DSP. So what do you want? 1, 2 or 3? Which do you think? 20th of July is your great niece's birthday. Lovely. That's scary. Oh, wow. Oh, that is scary. 3. Yeah. Terrible. When I was looking for a unit, I looked at the one I'm in now, and I looked at another one, and I really wanted the other one because it was a lot bigger, especially in the lounge area. And when I got to work the next day, the girls asked me where I'd looked at the house, and when I told them, they told me there was a stabbing in that street. But it can happen anywhere, can't it? Yeah, crime everywhere, Daryl. It is, it's scary. And I live, when you live on your own too, I won't open the door late at night if anybody knocks on the door. But I have got a camera at the door. But depending where you stand is whether I can see you or not. So I'm just going to pop one there. I stopped listening to the news now. It's just all bad. Oh, come on. You never hear anything good on the news. And there's just so much crime going on around. Okay, there we go. So that's our card done for today, which is a flat card. So thanks to Susan and the other ladies that have done it as well. So that's today's card. This one was yesterday's card. Let's out of the way. Out of the way. And this is the one that I did off Susan's video. So this one had a double layer here, and I did the embossing, and then I put the sentiment there because I really should have only done a small embossing. So there we go. So I'll be on tomorrow doing the last card in this series. And then I've got some new stuff coming tomorrow. So we can have a sneak peek at some of the new stuff and try it out. So thank you for watching. I appreciate it very much. I'm trying to grow my channel. Only been a few months that I've been doing it, so I just appreciate it all the time. Thank you all. You have a fabulous day. Enjoy what's left of our weekend, and hopefully I'll see you Monday. Bye.